Guys, I have a funny and kind of crazy story yesterday. So, at midday we went out to lunch. We went to Whataburger, and as we were reversing, it was like 3 of us in my car. We were reversing, and some dude was pulling up in a truck, like coming towards our direction, and he was coming real fast. And he kind of like stopped like on a button, like boom, like right away. And then I guess he put his car into park, and he just like chilled for a little bit. And we were like, okay, that was weird.
Wait, so you're reversing out of a spot?
Or reversing out of my driveway.
Okay.
And he was like driving from the other side of the street. And then he didn't like get pissed off or act crazy or anything like that. He just like parked the car and like just sat there. And then we were like, that was weird. And he just stayed there when we were driving out of the neighborhood. And I pulled up, because I have cameras. So I pulled up my camera and we were just watching him as we were ordering the food drive through. And he was just laying in the truck. And then he like put his head on the steering wheel. And he just wasn't moving for like 10 minutes while we were in line. And then we came back.
Oh, shit.
And he was, his head was on the steering wheel. His windows were open to his truck.
Yeah.
And his head was on the steering wheel. And he was like sweating profusely. And he wasn't moving. And then my girlfriend's brother went to go call the guy's name. He was like, Senor, Senor, Senor. Like he was asking him, like, are you all right? Because he was a Hispanic dude.
Yeah.
And he's trying to talk to him. The guy wasn't responding at all.
Damn.
And he was sweating buckets. So then we called the, not really like the police, but it was more like the dispatcher.
311 people or whatever?
It was 911, but like the dispatcher sends like whoever's appropriate for the particular situation or whatever.
Yeah.
And they sent the fire department and the ambulance. And basically, like, this dude had a bunch of Smirnoff cans on the inside of his car, and like,
He was trash.
He was low.
He was right here?
he was right in front of my house.
Whoa.
And just the car's still on, which is like, that's still a crime. If you're drunk, even if the car is parked and it's running, you can still get like a DUI for that.
I've heard like you can kind of get away with it if you toss the keys in the trunk.
Yeah, or something like that.
They can't be in the car at all.
Yeah, you can't be running.
Yeah, even if you're in the backseat and shit, because it's still a possibility.
Bro, but he was fucking passed the fuck out, and then like sweating profusely. Barely.
And this is lunchtime.
This is lunchtime.
Off Smirnoffs too.
Off Smirnoff. A bunch of the canned drinks. Yeah, the fucking sugar.
Ew, the canned Smirnoff.
Yeah,
wine coolers and shit.
Yeah,
in cans.
some nasty shit. He looked like a construction worker or something.
Yeah,
and
he was probably leaving like his friend's house, something like that. Was like, I can't do this. I got to park.
And it was like 12 o'clock.
Yeah, bro, the sun is out.
12:15 p.m. during the day.
Yeah, it was lunchtime.
He was like loaded at 12:15 p.m.
Oh my god,
I love that for him.
That's fucking nuts. Anyways,
go him. Go, senor.
What a king.
Go, senor.
Go, senor.
Go, senor. Go, senor.
Arriba, dude.
The fucking arriba. Hey, man, what if he hits a fucking kid?
Yeah, no. That's
you
not
know
cool
what I
at
mean?
all. It's not. In this neighborhood,
there's a lot of kids.
Streets are pretty tight.
It's summer too.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of kids running
Well, good
around.
on him for stopping it.
He could have scraped 1,000 cars on.
That's
his
what
way
we said.
home.
He could have hit the shit out of us, but he stopped luckily.
Yeah.
And
you're right, Joe. I mean,
he did that. He said, "I gotta stop driving. I gotta chill."
Yeah.
Imagine he had been driving already for like 35 minutes, and then now he was like, you know what? Just forget it. Let me take a nap. He was like 5 minutes from home or something.
Legit napping in front of that. I don't know if I'd call it napping or just fucking blacked out. But
Oh my God.
One of those. And the fire department pulls up first, and they fucking honk super loud, like fucking super loud.
Yeah.
And he's like half awake, bumbling on the fucking steering wheel. And then they
Yeah.
come, and then like they ask him if he's okay, and then he gets out, and the paramedics show up, and they're just talking to him, and he's kind of like stumbling around, and he looks super fucking drunk, and he's just stumbling around, but legally they can't detain him.
Why not?
Because they're not law enforcement, so they can't detain.
Okay.
So it's like if he wanted to like let them take him to the hospital, he could have, but he probably said no. And then like he's like he just got back in his truck and he sped off right away. And then the cops pulled up 20 minutes later.
Oh my god!
Well,
Fucking
they've been
bitch-ass
busy. The
They
cops
have been busy.
That guy very well could have fucked someone's car up on his way out.
Yeah.
Or fucking ran over
fucked
somebody's
up-
kid,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's not cool because there's kids a lot around here.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Yeah.
There's a
people
lot
have
of kids in
their
this
families out. I
neighborhood.
just saw right now some guys mowing his lawn. His 2 kids are like on the sidewalk, like playing and stuff.
Yeah, bro. They're biking. Kids like to ride scooters nowadays for some reason.
Yeah.
Fucking riding their like electric scooters everywhere.
Oh yeah. Shout out to
I
kids.
saw a gang of like 5 of them the other day.
I saw a
Right
gang
there.
of 5.
A gang of 5.
Scooter around. It looked like a good time, to be honest. It looked like they were having fun.
I'm not gonna lie. This no power shit. They probably been outside every day.
How you charge that bitch though?
Or you could just push it.
No, but the electric ones. I don't think there's a manual switch for that. Is there? It's
I think
only
there is.
electric. You can just straight push
If
it.
it's
They're
only
heavy.
electric,
I'm pretty
that's a
sure
bum ass scooter.
I'm pretty sure most of them are only electric, G.
Yeah, because they're heavy as shit.
So you can't. If I have no power, I can't just push it with my feet.
I think you gotta
No.
just walk it.
Unless-
That is
Unless
walk
you
it like a
have
horse.
walk it like unless you have like
Come
one
on,
of
darling,
those
back to
the old school ones.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the only way you could do it. Like
probably. Yeah, the ones that have like a motor, because these have like an electric motor.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
thing.
You gotta
To
charge
push the
that
wheel
bitch.
and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's whack.
You got to go
as
back
hell.
to fucking walking
Ugh, like peasants.
like peasants.
Bro, walking takes so. You ever see someone when you're walking down a street and they're walking down? Like, let's say you're leaving your neighborhood and they're walking away. You come back like 10 minutes later, and they're barely like.
It takes a long time
You're
to cover.
How did you only make this much progress? This sucks.
It's kind of funny though.
It's gonna take you an hour to get wherever you're going.
But sometimes that's the only option people have, man.
It is. Yeah.
Speaking of the only options, let's talk about what happened with this hurricane, bro.
What is the name of the? How do y'all say the name?
Barrel.
Barrel?
Over a barrel.
Barreling down.
Barrel through Texas.
I'm going through Vermont. I'm going through Texas. I'm barreling my way through.
Bro, we got absolutely barreled.
We got barreled.
We got ran through.
And it was a category 1. We got
ran through, bro.
Get ran through. Unfortunately.
Bro, 2 million people lost power in Houston. That's half of the entire city.
Yeah.
For a category 1, I can't even conceive of that. That's so many fucking people.
Insane. And it's taken them. At first, they said, all right, guys, we'll have everything back up by like fucking Monday.
By like 2 days after the hurricane.
Yeah. And then it was Wednesday at the end of the day. And now it's Sunday at the end of the day. And usually when they give you an estimate, they're like, oh, Wednesday by the end of the day. But they want to like overdo it.
Yeah.
So that you're not, so you're like, oh, Wednesday. But then it comes on Tuesday night. You're like, oh, they're actually kind of nice. Yeah. Oh, actually, I was wrong about them. They're actually pretty good at their jobs. But then, no, they changed it to Sunday. So these motherfuckers. And they have been releasing updates and all that shit. They know that they're not doing a good job managing this at all.
Yeah, they did a shitty job.
Bro, Centerpoint sucks. Centerpoint sucks ass.
Yeah, the whole thing is just entirely mismanaged. And I think it underscores a few things. Like, one, Centerpoint sucks, and the fact that we like outsourced our whole like energy system to a private company is a horrible fucking idea.
Yeah, we're off the grid, so it's just us.
We're off the grid. 2, our politicians are just fucking incoherent and not helpful. Like, all they're doing is pointing the fingers. Like, they're not providing solutions. Like, Greg Abbott is saying it's this person's fault, and this person is saying it's Lena Hidalgo's fault, and this person is saying it's Dan Patrick's fault, and this guy's saying it's the Astros' fault. Like, we're getting all kinds of people blaming all kinds of people, but no one's putting forth like a solution and like actually helping.
Were the Astros playing this week?
They play Sunday.
Houston?
They play Sunday.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking everyone's fault, dude. And your boy, dude. Your boy's chilling out there in Tokyo right now.
Who?
Abbott.
He's not my boy.
I'm playing, but
you're
like rolling around.
Go to Japan. He's out there in Japan right now.
He's rolling around Osaka.
He out there big in Japan.
He gets to the stairs. He's like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do?"
Oh,
Bro, they have hella stairs over there. They make it difficult for fucking. He's rich. He probably has people fucking carrying him like a.
Yeah, they lift him up like a little puppy.
Yeah,
like a little
they
bitch.
put him on like a stretcher type of thing and pick him up like a goddess.
He's trying.
Like a goddess.
He's trying to like.
Goddess.
He's trying to secure like some kind of like semiconductor deal to where they'll build more like plants here. And like, okay, that's actually one of the few good things, but do it a different time, not when they knew for a week that a hurricane was coming here.
He said, I think that was about a pretty good time to go visit Japan.
Bro, they did fuck all, bro.
Yeah, dude, it pisses you the fuck off, man. And then I also heard that Centerpoint, so like whenever hurricanes are, because we know they're coming ahead of time, they'll bring people from out of town. So they'll bring people from Austin, from San Antonio, from whatever, because they have Centerpoint all over the place.
Oh.
So they'll probably have to pay them per diem or something to come over here. The motherfuckers are probably being cheap because the hurricane wasn't supposed to barrel through like it did.
Yeah.
Last minute, it went like east.
That was a ball.
That was a perfect pun.
Shit. And these motherfuckers were like, they're probably being cheap and didn't want to pay the extra shit just in case. They were like, what are the chances it comes this way?
Man,
motherfucker, that's your job.
That's your fucking job,
That's your job, bro. Pay the extra money and look at it's cost us, I think so far like $50 billion or something like that as a city, in like closed businesses and closed everything
and lost food,
lost food, and like the thing that
imagine the restaurants, bro, that got the mom and pop.
Yeah, man. Like the thing that sucks is like I was watching like the Spanish news last night, and what you see is like they're interviewing people who live like in the hood, like in Ailey, for instance. Yeah. And there's this lady like in a 1-bedroom apartment with her daughter. And her daughter's like 2 or 3 years old, and it's like they have no power, and like it's fucking getting hot as shit. They have no food, right? They haven't had power for a day. It's like, what are people like that supposed to do? People who are poor and they don't have. I mean, there's some resources for them, but it's like they're kind of fucked. And the shitty thing is like the city and all the people in power, they don't give a shit about these people.
Not at all.
They really don't care at all. To them, there's just like that's just another person.
That's just like local nice people like starting food drives and like opening up whatever, like the YMCA drive through here and come get a case of water. Yeah. Centerpoint's not doing that. Centerpoint, none of these motherfuckers whose fault it is are being like, hey, actually, let me help you guys out. It's just like the community helping each other out.
Man, hell no. They're like, bro, we're trying to bring this power back. We don't have time, and we don't want to pay no money.
Yeah, they don't want to pay
We don't want to do shit.
This shit's crazy.
This also goes back to like something I've said before is like, people need to start voting, bro. Like, all right, the national shit, whatever, but like the local shit, you guys for real, like fucking vote for that shit because you can actually switch our government, you know what I mean? Our Texas government.
How Ted Cruz and Abbott have stayed in there for as long as they have, truly, I have no idea. I thought everyone fucking hated him.
Ted barely won last time. He barely beat Beto.
Guy's a schmuck, dude.
Beto. How do you say?
Yeah, a lot of people don't
Beto
like him.
or
A lot of people don't like Abbott either, man, because he's fucked up with Uvalde. He fucked up with this. He fucked up with the Winter Storm. He's fucked up with a lot of shit.
He
But
fucked up everything. I don't think he's gotten one thing right.
the issue is like no one goes out to vote, so like the numbers aren't enough to flip it. So the people that do vote are the motherfuckers in like the very small rural towns, and they all go out to vote.
Bro,
but,
they go every.
Think about how many
time.
people we have in Houston alone. 4 million people. That's a shit ton of people, and a good majority of them are going to be probably like voting blue or voting Democrat, or probably voting not for Abbott, whatever. But like a lot of those people are just like, oh, I don't believe in voting, or I'm not gonna go, or it's inconvenient.
Or they don't even know.
Yeah, they don't even know.
Yeah, they don't even know.
That's what I was gonna say, dude. There needs to be some sort of. I've had this idea. My cousin came up with this idea a long time ago. We need this, man. Some sort of app or something where you can check political, like, schedules or like what's happening, like,
There's apps.
make like a biography of these politicians. They can upload their own shit. I don't know, man. But
There's stuff like that. I forgot what it.
Like, because it requires too much research. I feel, or like you have to watch their debates, you have to watch their speeches,
To figure
all
out
that
what their
stuff.
policies really are. And shit like that.
Because at the end of the day, they're going up there and they're just giving a show. But what do you actually believe in, dog? Who are you?
When Biden and Trump ran last time, I like a doof sat in front of my computer and looked up everybody that was running. And I had like a little notebook with everybody I was choosing. And I went to go vote. I said, I feel so proud of myself.
Yeah.
Everybody lost.
Yeah,
Because no one else did
Because
that.
no one voted for these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And now my dumb ass is all giddy and shit, and nothing happened.
But those are secretly the good people.
Man,
Who don't get the fucking funding that Abbott gets and Ted Cruz gets from
Yeah.
Centerpoint.
that shit was funny as fuck.
but people
though.
like to complain on like social media, on Twitter, on Reddit, and they're just like, this shit sucks. This shit sucks. But a lot of those people complaining didn't vote in the last like 2 or 3 elections, the local elections.
I don't think I voted in the last local election.
Oh, bro, I don't want to hear you
In
complaining.
fact, I don't even know how often they have them. It's every 2 years, right?
No, it's every single year.
Yeah.
It's every single year?
Yeah.
So we could vote Abbott out next year?
No, this year.
he's the governor.
Abbott's
Yeah.
for, I believe, next year. This year is Ted Cruz.
Ted,
You
yeah.
could vote Ted Cruz out. Which is like, that'll affect us, but I think what will affect us more is when we get Abbott out. That'll be like a
Yeah.
bigger change, which is next year.
Yeah.
So you gotta start going, man.
I gotta, fucking Kevin from The Office, bro. Spilling his chili all over the place, Ted Cruz. That's what he looks
Feeling
like.
his chili.
And Abbott's like a fucking ventriloquist puppet.
Oh, my
on that
God,
stupid little
bro.
chair.
Kevin kind of does look like Ted Cruz.
He does.
Ted Cruz, right?
I never made the connection. Now when you mention it, I'm like,
He's
bro, he
getting
kind of does.
Yeah, he's getting
Ted's
chunky.
getting chunky.
Yeah.
All that fucking rich living, bro.
Yeah.
I thought for sure the freeze would change everyone's minds. Because when I was going through, I mean, we're all going through it, right? Like, no one had power, really. But
During the freeze? Yeah,
during the
everybody
freeze.
was cooked.
Yeah.
Everyone was cooked. I was like, this is truly unbelievable. I was in my bed with 5 blankets on, freezing to death.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like, what the fuck is happening? It's going on for like 5 days.
Dog.
For sure, everyone's going to hate this motherfucker and not vote him in. And somehow he still won.
I think it's because people don't look at it as an Abbott issue. They look at it as, oh, we have Centerpoint to blame.
Yeah.
Because they do the power. But if you do enough research, it all ties back to that little motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, who's allowing them to, like, have shitty regulations like that?
Exactly.
Didn't y'all
Exactly.
Didn't we just have like something passed where all these certain, like, I don't know what to call them. I guess like government organizations are not going to regulate certain industries anymore. Like the industry giants are going to regulate their own industries.
Yeah, that's Supreme Court passed that.
Yeah,
basically, basically exactly what you said. So like in decisions where like it would go to the courts, the court gets to decide it, not like an expert from the regulational agency,
Yeah.
a regulatory agency.
That is insane.
How fucking backwards is that, dude?
So you're gonna have a judge making decisions on basically like how like what kind of chemicals you should put in our water and like what kind of chemicals you should allow like in our shampoo. You know what that means? Like all these companies are gonna be putting all kinds of nefarious shit
Yeah.
that lets them like cut costs. You know what I mean?
And they're just going to pay them more
Yeah.
money.
That's all it
My
is.
man Clarence finna be up. And he already got money.
Oh, bro, he is the biggest traitor.
He about to be up.
I
is it?
fucking hate that. Clarence Thomas. He's
Thomas,
a bitch,
bro.
He's
A professional bad
He's
getter.
married to like a legit like crazy ass like
Psycho.
hard right wing woman, and he's just a bitch, bro. Like he's a bitch.
Who is he? Who is Clarence Thomas?
He's the fucking he's the main guy in the Supreme Court.
The black
I
dude,
don't
the
know what
Supreme
the
Court,
term is.
Supreme Court
Okay.
justice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He looks like Ben Carson if he got older.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing that sucks with them is they don't lose their term, so they only lose
life.
if they die.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Or if they decide
But
to step down.
I looked at some of their ages. It's coming up.
They're all pretty old.
They're on their way out.
I say we go trip one of them.
They could retire. I think they could retire.
One retired recently. That's why
Yeah.
like the crazy bitch came, the one with 20 kids, the one that Trump appointed.
Yeah.
20 kids, she has a bunch of kids.
That's the bitch that overturned Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
Amy COVID Barrett, where the fuck her name is.
With
Bitch
a
is
bunch of
insane.
fucking evil bitch.
But then Biden put
How on
in
brand.
I forgot that one girl's name. But she's pretty
The
young.
black chick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good pick.
They don't get paid shit. I looked up their like salary. They get like $200,000 a year.
That's why they get them back pocket deals, bro.
That's why they like, bro. You buy me a yacht, abortion is
You
over.
buy me, you buy me a yacht. Hey, fuck them babies, man.
Fuck them babies.
Yeah, they sponsor.
This is my Roe v. Wade money.
My Roe v. Wade yacht.
Check that. I named it. Yeah, Roe v. Wade.
They be buying them like trips and shit. Like Clarence Thomas has been bought. Like
Bro.
people have bought him trips to like Europe and
That
shit
man
like
is
that.
a hooker. That
It's
man is a
insane.
prostitute.
It's truly insane what they get away with. I'm telling you. Sometimes I look at that APAC thing, that fucking Israeli lobby thing.
Oh my god.
You look at it and like it's just very like small level local officials, and they're all like 200 grand, 500 grand, 400 grand. I'm like, this is insane, and that's just one lobby.
Yeah.
There's tons and tons of other lobbies and other companies buying them off like that.
Of course, man.
It's insane, dude.
It's like
They
makes you
making
think,
fucking
where are we
money.
headed, guys? I don't know. Like,
Not in a good way, man.
is America gonna be here in like 30, 40 years, bro?
I don't think anything's gonna be here.
We're gonna be fighting amongst each other, dude. I mean, the rich are only getting richer, like way richer. Like haven't they, like billionaires and stuff like that, doubled their wealth? I think like
Oh, I'm sure, bro.
or something
That's
like
that's
that
the
on
war.
average.
That's like the
since COVID.
that's the shit. We need to do some shit like France. You know what I mean? Like that's where the shit where we need to like
You can chop some heads.
cut. I'm not gonna say who, but we need to cut the heads off of certain figureheads.
Yeah, I have it.
Let him eat cake. So I'm saying.
We gotta chop Ted Cruz and Abbott.
Yeah,
Both
man,
those
like
guys gotta hit the gear.
Because what they're
Yeah.
doing is they're distracting us with like culture war bullshit and like stupid ass laws that don't mean anything. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
Pornhub shit. They're distracting us with
Oh
like,
my god, get him out of here! I forgot about that.
oh, that was
Yeah.
some
now
fucking
that'll
bullshit.
make me walk to the voting center. Now that'll get me to vote right there. I forgot about that
Yeah,
shit.
bro, they
Feel
took away
empowered
your-
as a citizen right now.
They took away the
Give me a
hub.
ballot right now.
right now.
They took
I got
away
some
the
things
hub,
to
bro.
say.
What the? I forgot about that.
And Pornhub had a fucking nice message to say. It said, "Sorry guys,
Sorry.
we really wanted to, but
Your representatives are pieces of shit.
this
pretty
is your
much.
fault. You fucking
Unless you want to put your ID on here,
Yeah.
then you can still use it. But no.
I'm not
I
doing that.
forgot about get that motherfucker out of get these
saying,
motherfuckers
man.
out of here.
But like
bro.
they're trying to
Texas.
control what we can view and like the books that people read in school. I'm like, bro, what? Like, what are you? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you guys should be focused on one, fixing the fucking power grid, fixing our infrastructure, repairing all this old shit, building subways. Like, fix the fucking state.
Yeah.
But like you said, them small town motherfuckers in East Bernard, they be like, nah, I don't want my kid to be no transgender.
Because they got nothing to live for, bro. They don't care about the public transport. They don't care about any of that
They
stuff.
live in a city of 20, 30,000 people.
Yeah, they
Nothing
have their
fucking
own
happens.
thing
there.
going on.
They be, bro, a lot of
Yeah,
the small
if-
towns, it'd be like 1,000 people.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
they all walk to the voting center and vote every fucking year.
Sometimes I bet you there's like 99% turnout in some of those, maybe 100%
Yeah, bro.
turnout in some of those.
Some of them, they
places.
take buses. They have legit, for retirement homes, they bus you to centers. They will.
Bro,
They'll put you in a little
fucking
van.
Set
That's
that bitch
crazy.
on fire, dude.
Set that bitch on fire.
You guys are all dying. What are you even voting for? You shouldn't even be able to vote after
Omar, you gonna
65
catch
or
it? You gonna catch a felony with all the murders you're talking
No,
about?
I'm just kidding. I hope they get struck by lightning. It's not
Yeah.
me. I hope God takes care of that.
Yeah, we all
God
hope,
will do my
we
deed.
hope natural causes for everything.
And that's 5 Darlies. And
Hey man, reroute their asses to the casino, bro.
Yeah.
Let them go
Tell them
fucking.
we're going to the voting center like
Oh
when you
my
tell a dog
God,
you're not
bro.
going to the vet. We're going to Petco. You take him to the vet.
It's like the Joker takes over the van. He just starts driving to the casino.
Let them blow all their fucking money.
No, but that's really what it is. In these big cities, shit is going on so fast. The hustle
Yeah.
and bustle. People
Got work, bro.
It's kind of hard to find the time sometimes.
My solution is what I always thought it should have been is the last day of voting should be a holiday.
Absolutely, they should make it a national holiday to where everybody's off and you get to go vote.
Or a half day or something. Everything closes at noon.
Something,
Yes.
bro.
Like that.
Have you
Something.
ever seen like when they do like live coverage from like a voting center and they got that stupid ass long line out of
Yes.
the building? It's because motherfuckers got work and kids. They don't got time to go vote early.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's kind of bullshit.
A lot of people get home after like 5 or 6 p.m. They got to cook for their kids.
the last thing
they
I
got
wanna
to find
do
time to
is
work
vote.
out and shit.
I gotta make a motherfucking hamburger helper for 3 kids.
And make more days. Why
Yeah.
Because you can only vote for 2 days, right? The early voting
you
and
can-
then
No.
You can vote for weeks.
Early voting is like a long period, and then you have like all the way up until the election day is the very last day to vote. But when early voting opens, you can vote anytime from then until election day.
Yeah.
They need to do something, man. They gotta. I know that I'm the citizen, and maybe I should try to educate myself. But like, come on, bro.
They need
It's
to help
like,
me.
They make it hard on purpose so that the people who have the money to put up all the signs and all the fucking ads and all that shit, those are the only people who get any exposure.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell's going on. I don't know who else is running against these guys.
And it's supposed and
at this
that's
point-
the way they made the system.
On purpose, yeah.
On
it's on
purpose.
At this point, I'm of the mind that's like, I don't even care if it's just a different person. I just want to switch. I just want like
I just want something new.
We need something new because like whatever is happening right now, it's not working. Shit is fucking up. We just need to
see-
switch. I don't care if it's somebody else. Like I don't. whatever. I'll pick them.
We need
as
term
long as
limits.
it's. What'd you say,
We need term limits.
bro?
How long has that been in there?
I think you can be in there as long as he wants.
As long as he
How long
wants.
has he been in there specifically?
He's been there for years, man.
like 10
maybe
years,
like
right?
10 years, something like that.
That's
Gio, can you look it up?
Hold on, I was trying to look up how close it was versus Ted Cruz and Beto. Ted Cruz barely won. He won by 2%.
People don't like.
yeah.
Beto.
I remember it was
People don't like
47 to
Gio, man.
52, right? Yeah.
It was 50 to 48. He won by 200,000 votes.
And the fucking movement for Beto was huge.
It was
remember?
huge.
There were stickers, and then everyone lost. And we were like, well, we give up. We tried once, and we'll try again
So
in 10 more years.
Abbott has been governor for 9 years, so since 2015.
That's fucking crazy.
People just kept
dude.
electing his wheelchair ass.
It's insane. I don't even know what the guy does. I don't know what.
I don't
good
want
things
nobody
he's
in a
done.
wheelchair representing my state.
He can't stand up for me.
I'm
Can't
ableist.
stand up for me at all.
He can't literally cannot stand
I
up
need
for me.
somebody of sound mind and body to represent me.
For real.
Those legs are not sound. So
That's
They're
actually
awfully
not
silly.
sound.
Yeah.
They're making no
Your
sounds.
spaghetti little legs there. I don't know if I want them in office right
I
now.
don't know if I want
Over
the
here
things.
making
Yeah.
laws on what I can do with my dick. He can't even get his dick up. How dare him?
You
By a
cannot
tree.
tell me what to do with my dick, and you only parking handicap.
Yeah.
That's not
Bullshit.
fair.
That is bullshit. Dude.
And he probably got the good Pornhub in his house.
He probably put his ID. No, he didn't put his ID. He probably got a fake. He got a fake, or he got his like assistant's
He probably
ID.
goes to those fucking. Bro, he
Is that
probably
what's the
goes.
Pornhub password again?
Bro, he probably be going to those cheese pizza parties.
Cheese pizza. Yeah, he might be going to Pizza Gates.
Yeah, he probably goes to those types of
Yo.
parties.
Yeah, drinking baby blood, dude.
The parties that Drake be going to.
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn. Damn, Drake was with Hillary Clinton. That'd be crazy.
Oh, bro. Hey, speaking of Drake, did you guys see the Not Like Us video?
Oh, yeah. Damn,
Oh,
that came
man.
I don't know if
we
we
didn't talk
did.
about it on the pod.
Okay. Pretty good video.
That video was amazing.
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
Little
we did it
Secret
together.
messages too that I didn't know that had to get explained to me.
Oh, I haven't even seen
Like
them.
what?
I can't remember one. They were like very. They're
I
like.
like how confidently you said
I
that
couldn't
statement.
even.
You said that statement so confidently that you're gonna expand on it. You're like, I can't remember one.
I can tell you.
The one I can remember is at the end when he's staring at the owl in the cage,
Yeah.
and like
What was the thing with
the
that?
first cut is like, all right, the first image of it is the owl's point of view of him, and the owl sees itself as free, like not in a cage.
Yeah.
And then when it cuts to Kendrick's point of view,
He's in
the
it.
owl is in the cage. So it's basically saying that like
Oh.
Drake is his bitch. Drake is pretty much caged up by Kendrick. That's pretty much what he said. But in Drake's mind, Drake
He
views
thinks he's
himself
free.
as like free and like I'm my own man. I'm my own owl.
My own owl. I'm a strong, independent owl.
I'm my own owl. I just remember the video of the guy being like, "That's not the right owl. That's the Tootsie Roll."
That's
owl."
so stupid. Who gives a shit?
No, he was joking, but
Couldn't
that was
even get
so
the right
funny.
owl.
He was like, "I don't like that he did that. That's the Tootsie Roll. That's the
the
Tootsie
Tootsie
Roll." Wow.
Damn, now I'm trying to remember what one of them when he was going like this and dancing like this. There was some sort of
Oh, he did
when it was going back and forth
he
between
did
those two.
He did the
groups.
dance on the. I don't remember that, but I remember he did the dance on the hopscotch when he was saying
Oh, yeah.
strike
Oh,
a chord
yeah,
like
yeah.
A minor.
Yeah.
He did a dance on the hopscotch.
scrapes through
Oh man.
It was
Yeah.
a great man. What a great time.
And then they had fucking DeMar DeRozan in there.
Oh yeah.
DeMar DeRozan, bro.
And the shipping
It's like-
containers.
Yeah.
and the
and the
shipping
shipping
containers
containers.
where
Yeah.
they ship children in those.
Yeah. It is kind of crazy to like think about the song out of context.
Yeah.
He's really talking about this man
it's
being a
crazy
whole
that-
pedophile.
like a real life.
And that's the song of the
Pedophile.
summer, bro. Like the NBA is playing, every like sports league is using it. Like it's so popular. It's fucking nuts that like that's the number one song.
It is wild.
about
bro.
the number one song is about the number one artist
Being a pedo.
pedophile.
Being explicitly said a few times.
Very aggressively.
Very explicitly said.
Nuts, bro. And the crazy thing is like the video dropped, the song's been going, there was a concert, everything. Drake hasn't done shit.
No.
Yeah.
It makes me think like, what's he doing? Is he?
Oh,
I
he's
think-
been putting out music.
He's
He put
been
out music
putting
with
out
the little racist girl.
but no, not his real music. He's
Yeah,
been
it's
out like
featured, like,
little
twice.
bullshit
Yeah.
features, but he hasn't put out his own shit in like a minute.
No. I
Yeah.
wonder what he's thinking. I wonder what he must be cooking something.
He's
up.
probably laying low. He's like, "Fuck, this dude's fucking."
I
my
legit
shit
think
up.
that Drake does not care. I think
dude.
he thinks all this shit is
Gio,
beneath him.
Can't not
he
care,
cares.
Gio.
Did you not see like I've been seeing a lot of stuff where it's like he was in like a Discord room and he was basically saying like,
Oh, yeah,
like,
I saw that.
Let's see if like there's Kendrick had a bunch of like bots for his streams on Spotify and like
Yeah.
it turned out people did an investigation. There was no bots. It's just the number one song.
It's all real people, yeah.
There was that.
He really thinks that. I just think he thought people adored him.
Yeah.
And he did not see the shit coming.
Nah,
Because
bro.
Drake's one of those guys that like, oh, he's cool and like he's fun, but I don't know how hard like people are to ride for him. Like I don't know how heavy
mean-
the fans are for Drake.
Oh, the fans ride for
He
him.
has some
I know-
that diehard.
There are people that
diehards.
still believe he lost. I mean, that he won.
which is insane.
That's absurd.
People
People
believe he
still
won.
think that he won.
No, people will show up to the concerts. People will listen to his albums and all that stuff. But I don't know how many people are like, Drake is my goat.
No,
Dude,
bro.
Like, this guy
that's
is a
insane.
You
great
would be-
rapper.
surprised. A lot of people say that he is their favorite rapper.
I guess
Yeah.
so then, huh?
That's fucking nuts, man.
Because they're like numbers based people.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that should not be involved in the conversations when it comes to hip hop that say he's the best rapper ever. I disagree, but
I disagree as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's on them.
I don't think he's the best. I mean, there's so many other better MCs. You know what I mean? Like
Way better.
Andre 3000, Jay-Z. I mean, a bunch of fucking great people.
But they look at it as, he makes all the music. He does. If you go to the club, you only want to hear Drake. And I'm like, I don't want to hear Drake. Honestly.
That
Is
doesn't make
somebody
a good artist either.
is somebody basing
Yeah.
their favorite music around club music?
Yeah.
Bro, yes.
Y'all need to get y'all asses out and
Do you just
go
not
go
listen to music on a regular
go
day?
touch grass or touch a tree or something.
Touch a tree.
Touch grass, dude. Make
Touch a
contact
grass.
with
Get
some
out of the
grass.
club. Stop spending $30 on shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop buying sections.
Stop
Just to
buying
play Drake
sections
music.
just to play fucking Drake.
God damn.
This is
Do it
why
at
he's
home.
my guy.
Do you hear this right now?
This is what's gonna survive in 100 years.
So let me ask you guys.
Do you love me? In 100 years.
This is art.
You're at a museum and you put the headphones on. You're like, wow, what a time. And, do you love me?
Kiki, are you writing? So let me ask you guys.
Oh my God.
What do you think Drake really does from here?
I think he's gonna release an album, and I think it's gonna be good because
Yeah.
it has to be. Because if it's not good, people are really gonna take a
Do
shit
you
right on his forehead.
Do you think he takes more shots at Kendrick?
Oh, for sure.
Very subtle ones. I don't think he's gonna get aggressive.
For the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna
It'll
be,
never stop.
Do you think it's gonna be like an all-out song towards Kendrick, or do you think it's just gonna be kind of shots at everybody, or like little sneak disses?
It's gonna be sneak disses.
I think it'll be subtle jabs at just Kendrick. Like not. I don't.
I
think
think
he's-
at everybody.
You think he's gonna keep playing into the whole thing?
Hell yeah.
Come on, bro. Give it a break.
Because
You
he's a
know
loser.
who your enemy is.
He's a loser.
Yeah, he's
he
right
wants to-
there, and he's 5'7",
and he put you in a cage.
and he put you in a cage real good, dude. We all saw it. We all
He
saw
made
the
him look
video.
like, and then it's just all the shit Drake said where he's like, "I'm gonna go to your hood and plant some money trees," and he was basically saying like, "Top dog don't fuck with you." He's like, who bangs a set? My dude YG. YG was in the video.
Bro.
YG's a blood. Kendrick's heavily affiliated with the Bloods. Kendrick, fucking Top Dog is a blood. That's fucking Kendrick. Like, there's no. I don't know what Drake was
killed his
thinking.
daddy.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what Drake
Kendrick's
was
dad?
thinking, man.
Yeah,
Really?
He robbed the church's chicken or something.
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
that
yeah,
song.
the fucking Duckworth song.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Pretty cool.
That dude's a legit fucking
Yo,
a gang member,
certified.
bro. Probably certified gang
They
member.
called him Top Dog.
That is pretty good. It's a cool nickname.
It's a
dude.
crazy name.
That's a really cool nickname. Top Dog. That's like just Damn alone. Fucking cooks Drake
Damn
up
is
so
so
nasty.
good, bro.
Bro,
What
I
a
was
great
thinking-
great album.
In the last 10 years, what's a good Drake album?
Doesn't exist.
What's the
Take Care is the
I was gonna
only
say,
one.
but it's not 10 years. That's longer than
That's
10 years.
that's
That's
like
2011.
2011.
That was
yeah.
2011.
2000. Okay, so
Yeah.
So this is
In
13
the last
years.
10 years, I don't think he's dropped a meaningful album.
No, everything after Take Care is not good.
Everything's
the one that
just
came
been like
after that was the
some songs here or there have been good on
Yeah.
like
'cause
the albums.
It was what Nothing Was the Same was right after Take Care.
There's
I
there's so
think
many
so.
I couldn't name them.
Nothing was the same.
There's the
There's-
one with him on the pin. It's,
Yeah, that's
Views.
Views. Oh shit, I forgot about Views.
the one with
More
his
Life.
face.
More Life, Scorpion.
Scorpion.
If you're reading this,
The album with
Yeah.
Future.
if you're reading this, I think it was right after.
What's the album
Yeah,
with
Take
Future?
Care.
with
With the dog. With the dog teeth, right?
No,
it
that's
was
the
not.
Diamonds.
There is it's a collaboration album
that's
with him
actually a
and Future
really good album.
That
With
one is actually
scholarships
pretty
and
good.
shit.
Yeah.
that's
But it was
actually a
only
really
good.
album.
because of Future.
It was really good because of
And
Future.
That's what
he
Future was
bit
in his
the sound.
prime.
Future brought his sound, and Drake just kind of hopped on with
He
him.
bit the sound.
He bit the sound.
Like Kendrick was saying.
What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
That's what that one was.
That's
What a time
actually
to be
really
alive.
good
That's
album.
that's a good
Certified Lover Boy.
Certified
one. That was
pedophile.
that one was really weak, bro. Certified Lover Boy. That one had so many bad songs on it.
It did.
Yeah,
Really
that
bad
one.
song.
Then it's the dance album. Then it's
Yeah.
For All the Dogs.
The one
And then the
that-
21 Savage one.
Yeah.
The killer one for me was Views. I was like, okay, this is no longer any good to me. Like, I don't even want to sift through this shit to try to look for a little piece of gold. I don't want to. Like, Nothing Was the Same. I found a few. Tuscan Leather, a few in there that I liked.
Yeah.
But then when I got to Views, I was like, I listened to the first 6. I was like, this is horrible. I don't
Yeah.
like this at all.
I will say I always give his albums a chance. I listened to the whole thing all the way through, and then I'm like, okay, that's dog shit. I'm not gonna listen to it again. But like
2.5 hours.
But I'll listen to all the way through, and then I'll find like the songs that I like, because there's always at least a handful of songs where I'm like,
That you're gonna like.
yeah, where I'm like, yeah, you know what, those are kind of good. I'll put those in my rotation for a little bit, and then eventually they'll just fall out. But like,
He's a
Yeah.
big enough artist. There's at least 1 or 2 absolute gems. In
yeah, and
every
he
album.
he usually gets. I'll give him this. He gets good features.
He does.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit for this. He puts on artists. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
He puts on like really good artists.
Yeah.
Who like I didn't know about previously.
Yeah, what I do like about him is sometimes like these other artists they'll put a feature on and it's kind of ass. And
Yeah.
It kind of fucks the song up. It's just not a good fit. Drake, his feature songs are always pretty good.
He knows
When
how to
he's
mesh
featured
well with
and
them.
when he has people featuring on his, they're also usually pretty
He knows
good.
how to mesh well with them.
But
I've been tuned out, bro. Ever since the More Life shit, when he was like, "Oh, this is not an album; it's a playlist." I was like, "All right, bro. I'm not a doof. Like, just give me the album."
You're not gonna trick me.
Yeah,
So
you're not gonna trick me, bro. I'm not gonna. Oh, I like the fact that he put this song here because it changes the vibe of the whole album. No,
some
shut
people
up.
care about that, but fuck that. Yeah.
Some people don't even listen. Some people listen to your album one time and then pick the 5 songs they like, and then that's it.
That's people like me. Some people like me listen to 30 seconds of the song and they say no.
Omar didn't even listen to the whole song.
This is the preview.
I skip through. I say no. I don't care about what message you're trying to present to me. Only in certain albums like Damn and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
There's a cool flow to it that is nice to listen to.
I feel like with all Kendrick albums, you kind of gotta listen to the whole thing. Like I feel like the way they, I mean, you could definitely listen to the songs by themselves, but like I feel like the experience is enhanced by listening to the entire album.
Especially with the last one, with the Mr. Morale shit. That one you have to listen to all the way.
I listened to that one a few more times since we last talked about it because I was saying I didn't like it because it was just too personal.
It's a good album.
But now that I'm like, I've listened to it, I'm like, you know what? I'd like it a little bit more.
Yeah.
There's definitely some songs I still don't like. Like I don't like the song with Summer Walker.
Yeah, I don't really like that one.
Oh,
either.
yeah,
I don't like her part on there. What else?
I don't like that beat.
There's one where he goes something like whoo do do na 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 whoo. The one with fucking
I don't know.
with with
the one with Kodak.
Kodak.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. Kodak's verse is good, but I'm not a fan of that song.
I don't know what the fuck Kodak was saying.
I
The
don't
whole
like
verse.
Kodak anymore.
Hey, what you
I'm That's really how he sounds.
That's what he sounds like.
I'm surprised he was on that album.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was trying to tell us.
It was a message. It was like a redemption thing. Kendrick
Kendrick
was
trying to tell a story?
No, Kendrick.
No, Kendrick was
Kendrick's trying
using-
to show like this guy who went to jail, who did some bad shit, can redeem himself. I can
Yeah.
redeem myself. I think he was trying to say like, we're all human. Like we do bad shit, but we can redeem ourselves if we repent and we try to like heal. That's what I think the message of that one was.
My thing with Drake is, bro, if anybody that made To Pimp a Butterfly is dissing me and focus like solely on me making music, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is too detailed. Get him away from me.
Yeah, you know what? You might be right. Maybe he is just bowing out and he's just laying low. He's just hoping that the fucking heat goes because he knows he can't win. He knows he probably doesn't have anything ready to go that'll change the whole situation.
Yeah.
So he's just like, let me just sit down and
Let me like
go to Turks and
wait it
Caicos for a
out.
while.
Yeah, let me wait. Let me wait it
Let
out.
me just
wait
go to
this
Turks
out.
and Caicos for a little bit.
Because he's not stopping and he just released an
Bro,
album and I thought he was done.
He's waiting for the song to die out. I think it doesn't die out. I think like when the NFL comes back, they're gonna be playing it at games. The NBA comes back, they're gonna be playing it at games. I think when the Grammys come around, I think he's gonna win a Grammy for that bitch.
Yeah.
Not Drake. Kendrick's a smart fucking guy, dude. It's a good song all around. It has good little bits where you like big companies would use, like the NFL, like stuff. Not like us is a great saying that a ton of different companies
Bro,
want to use.
it's simple, bro.
It's simple. It hits hard. They're not like us. You could use that for so many different things. It's pretty damn smart.
I was gonna say he
It's
hasn't
gonna be in
released
commercials and shit.
I thought he didn't release the album for 2 years, but he dropped the album last year.
Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
So
bad.
something will come at the end of the year. It
Yeah.
kind of has to because he's like an every year.
His
kind of
average
guy.
is at least once or twice a year an album.
Didn't he
Yeah.
say at the end of the beef when he said like, oh, those
said
crazy guys that he was gonna release a summer
He
thing.
said summer vibes only.
Summer vibes only. So
Oh,
summer
God.
vibes yet, Drake? Where they at?
Where are the bitches? July.
It's middle of July, motherfucker. Where's it at?
Where are the summer vibes? Yeah. Is it just these bullshit features he's doing with fucking pieces of shit artists?
I think it is. I think that's his goal is to like do the feature thing until like everything dies down, and then he'll drop an album in like October.
I think the second he mentions Kendrick again, this shit's gonna start back up.
I think it'll last forever.
Kendrick
The Jay-Z and Nas shit still lasts today. Like people still
I thought
think
they squashed it.
nah. Every time Nas drop an album, Jay-Z do something.
Does he?
I swear to God, every time Nas drop an album, Jay-Z go buy a house or some shit.
Nas has been dropping a few
Five
albums
albums.
lately. Too.
Yeah, he
He's
has
been buying a lot of houses. Beyonce dropped the album right
When's
after.
the last time Jay-Z made like his own? Was it 444? Was that his last
that was
own
last
album?
one. That was
So, yeah.
fucking
A
2014,
long time
15.
No, that was like
Yeah,
17.
I think maybe. I don't know.
Actually,
Oh, he did the
love
Meet
it.
the Carters.
444 was hot, man. That was a good
444
one.
was hot?
Yeah, 444.
I like
was
444.
really good, bro.
I don't remember enough songs from it.
2017. So I was.
The story of OJ.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's
a
actually
good
when he
one.
fucking released that bullshit title thing, and I never got the chance to listen to it
It's on
because he
Spotify
held it
now.
behind a fucking.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it didn't come
yeah.
on
Real secret
Spotify
about
until
it.
like 2 years ago. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Story of that's a pretty good song. There was
all,
another
all
one
the
I liked
album,
too, that
all the
was
songs on the album are pretty fire. It's
They're pretty good.
It's a pretty lean album too. He doesn't have that many songs. Might be
And then
like
he
10.
did the one with Beyonce after, like a year after.
I didn't like that. I'm not a big
liked
Beyonce
it.
guy.
I like that
But
album.
they went on tour and made buku money.
Oh, yeah.
Buku money.
Lots of money.
Billions.
Yeah. Billions.
Billions.
Think about how convenient that is. You just tour with your wife.
Yeah.
It's
Your hot wife. Yeah, that must be really nice.
could be a little annoying.
I'm sure, actually.
What if you have like a feud before the tour? Now you're just angry the whole tour.
True.
Sleeping in different hotel
I'm
rooms.
curious, like behind closed doors, what's their relationship like? Because he's openly cheated on her. Like
Strange.
Her sister beat the shit out of an elevator.
That was wild.
You know what I mean?
Solange got his ass.
She got
Beat
his
the fuck
ass.
out of him.
Yeah.
She
God
got him with
damn.
the smacks.
Yo,
bro.
could you imagine being the security guard that night? You just came up crazy.
Yeah, you saw the footage. You said,
You're like, oh my
what
fucking
do I
bro.
do with this? His fucking dollar signs in his eyes, dude.
You know what
he
I do?
sold it off right away, right?
Yeah, you
I
said
would
like the day after.
I would write to Jay-Z and tell him I want a dinner with him,
Yeah.
or I'll release this to TMZ.
You cannot let Jay-Z know. Because he's gonna fucking sick a bunch of lawyers
He might,
and shit on you.
No, I'm not even lawyers, but he might have you fucking killed, man.
You
You
think
know,
Jay-Z would get someone killed for that?
bro, he's probably killed people.
But not
100
now.
Bro, yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't doubt it.
I
man.
will throw this tape away if you take me out to a nice steak dinner.
Yeah, nice steak dinner, bro.
That's like, have you ever heard like those arguments where people are like, "What if Derek Jeter hit his whatever home run into the stands? Like, would you give it back to him? Because
Fuck no.
Nah, hell
No,
no. I wouldn't-
dude.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm exploiting this.
They'll buy it from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm not just gonna give the tape back just because Jay-Z's gonna come
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, I'll be friends with you for a
I
day."
think somebody
I'll have
did
a
that
dinner
where
with
like
you.
it was a major event and they threw the ball back in the field.
Did the fans boo? The other fans boo?
They were probably just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
No, I mean they're happy because it probably meant some. Like it was probably some certain goal that they hit.
But
or
if they
something
threw
like
it
that.
back?
Their 500th home run or something.
I ain't throwing that shit back.
Wait, bitch, I'm keeping
mine,
it forever.
dog.
I'm leaving the game.
Yeah,
I'm
putting
taking
that
it
in
and
my
I'm
pocket,
dipping
I'm
out.
covering my face and I'm fucking running out of there.
You know what's funny? You guys ever see the videos of like baseball games when it's like a little kid's about to catch that bitch and like a fucking grown man goes in and
I
catches it?
love that shit.
That shit's so funny.
I saw that the other day, and the guy grabs it and he's like, "Yeah!" and like screams like that, and then he turns around, he sees the girl, and he just gives it to her.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's because they got him on the jumbotron.
Yeah.
What are you supposed? If you go back to your seat after stealing from the little girl, people are gonna fucking throw popcorn.
Oh, they're gonna be
Yeah, oh,
upset.
absolutely.
They're not gonna be happy with you.
You pervert.
Yeah.
Weirdo. Give her the ball back.
Dude, speaking of perverts, well, I mean,
Speaking of pervert.
I had to think about this because you guys said Kodak. You saw that video of Kodak when he got out of jail and he was getting rolled up by his mama?
Ew.
What?
By his biological mom.
Like a joke roll or like she was rolling his shit.
He was kind of leaning in. They were like dancing together. And
Man, I gotta see this.
he was
shit.
kind of leaning up on her, like kind of like grinding a little bit.
Ew.
That is absolutely one of the most disgusting
I mean,
things
he
I've
was
heard in a
jail,
while.
But like, come on, dog.
He like the first hiney I get behind.
It just made me think because I was like, I haven't liked Kodak for a while recently, and I think what soured it was that video, and then I haven't been liking his songs. But
Is him rolling up on his mama?
I mean, bro, you see
Yeah,
him
bro,
rolling
the
up
video
on his
that
mom at a
Oh God.
Oh,
You watching it?
he has a full hand
He
on
grabbed
her
her
ass.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Why is that the song playing?
I don't know.
I know,
either.
it's,
That's
it's
on
like a
TikTok.
cutesy song. Let me
If
see.
you smile, please stay for a while.
Look at this. Full hand on the ass. That is
That is
crazy.
disgusting,
That's
bro.
foul. And she's like, it's fine with me. He's very rich now.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
He Tom Brady
That's
her. He kissed
weird.
her on the
It
mouth.
wasn't like Omar described though. There was no roll up.
I thought it was. There might be a longer video because I can almost swear. Now she wasn't just like throwing it back,
That's the way you
Yeah, she wasn't
described it.
throwing
but
it
they were
back.
like
The way you
dancing
des-
like vertical up close, and he was kind of like like he had like that type of shit where you put your legs in between them and like so your dick is like essentially touching them.
Bro, I gotta read this comment, bro.
What's the comment?
Someone said, I couldn't even edge to this. I exploded immediately. Clean up aisle my pants.
What the fuck?
Bro,
What is wrong with people?
some of these Reddit
Is that
and
TikTok?
comments.
Yes, on TikTok.
Bro, close that app.
What's TikTok?
Close the app, G.
I don't even have that app.
That's fucking-
I use the Google. I'm on Google using it right now.
Fucking TikTok, bro, they shut me down. Whenever I try to watch a video that someone sent, it wants me to download the app now.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Before it would let me watch it on the browser, one of them. But if you want to
Yeah.
watch another, it would stop
If
you.
you notice, all the apps are doing that. Instagram does it too because they want to encourage you to use the mobile app because people who use the mobile app are going to be more often than not repeat users.
Yeah.
And that's how they make money.
Hey, yo,
is-
TikTok, I'm not downloading your bullshit.
Yeah.
You're off my phone forever.
Y'all saw that, did I talk about this last time? That Paramount Comedy Central thing?
What?
Paramount Plus removed like decades worth of material for MTV, Comedy Central.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of websites.
I don't think you mentioned it last time.
Viacom is cleansing a lot of. I think they completely removed
they,
all their.
Are they just gone? Are they selling it to somebody or what?
They
got
deleted
rid.
it.
They archived it basically, right? Maybe eventually they'll do something with it. I don't know, but they basically started aiming all the websites because before like Comedy Central would put like free South Park episodes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They got rid of all that stuff to try to push people to Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
So it's all promotional shit now for Paramount Plus if you go on those websites.
Well, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
But that's crazy, bro. You're getting rid of like decades of material.
But is the
Comedy
material
Central,
is
MTV.
still accessible on Paramount Plus?
No, it's not accessible anywhere. Only they have
Oh.
access to it.
Never mind.
They were completely removed it from their. They're the only ones who have rights to it. I mean, it exists somewhere, but
Yeah.
you can't see it anymore.
So there's gonna be shows that are just completely lost, like inaccessible. You can never
Bro,
watch it.
Netflix has been doing that for years. Like they will create a show, do one season, and if nobody likes it, they will remove it from the platform.
So they don't have to pay the.
Just get rid of
actors and
it
shit.
completely.
I don't even know if they pay them afterwards. I don't know how their system works.
I
They don't even release their numbers.
They don't release how anything works.
But I think I've read it so that it's so they don't have to pay something like.
Oh, it could be.
royalties or something.
Yeah, royalty. But are royalties even common like that nowadays? Aren't they?
I don't think
depends-
royalties
it
exist on
depends-
streaming.
Yeah.
I don't know if they exist, but if they do, it only exists for the top actors. So people like Leonardo DiCaprio, people like fucking. I don't know.
They're doing like
Who's, the
backdoor
top actor?
deals and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like the top actors. They're the only one, and top directors. They're the only ones who can command that kind of like deal.
Yeah.
From my knowledge.
Yeah, crazy shit, dude. These fucking streaming services are going out of them. This shit's it's pissing me off.
I'm
The
not
way
gonna
they're
lie.
grouping up and stuff.
Apple TV is getting me though. I'm very close to getting a subscription.
Wait,
What
why are
they
you
got
getting
on it?
close?
I want the Godzilla show.
Because of sports, soccer.
Well, soccer's cool, but they also have like a Formula One movie coming out. That bitch looks banging. That bitch looks all right.
We driving fast. We going to the left.
It's just Brad Pitt.
Now,
driving
Formula One's
fast
like
as fuck.
European shit.
yeah, I know.
You gave him a NASCAR accent for Formula
I
One.
was thinking about that stuff like poor and stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go real fast and I'm gonna go a little bit to the left. That's the one where they're driving through the cities, right? Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Italy and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, it's kind of lit. I want to get into it. It's just so many fucking technical things about it that I don't like.
They be hitting the hard corners and shit.
Bro, they be hitting them corners hard. They be flying at them cars.
Okay, but all right. As you're watching it though, is it just they're going fast and going a little bit to the left? And
No,
to the
they're
right?
doing like little. They have like little zigzag turns. They have like slower turns where you got to slow the fuck down. They're
Like-
bunched up a lot.
You know what's cool? Like the what is it called? Like where they're on the dirt roads, like really hauling ass, and they have someone in the passenger seat, and they're like giving them instructions on what's coming next.
I know what you're talking about.
It's Derby. It's not Derby. What the hell is that?
Nah, I don't
What is
know.
that
What,
one?
But basically, like
it's not motocross. It's a fucking car. I'm
it's
trying to think
less
of it.
common. The cars aren't as cool looking, but they're like
They're beat up. The
They're
cars
beat
are
up.
fucked up.
but they're fast as shit.
Yeah.
And that's
they
a
are
common
driving,
thing. They like through deserts and shit.
They're driving through woods.
like dirt roads through woods.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this style of
think
car.
I saw a
video
I've
of it
only
recently.
seen this in racing games, like video games.
Right.
I didn't even know they really did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Nah, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Them cars just beat the fuck up.
Oh my god. Formula One's trying to poison me. They're trying to silence me. Just
Let's
kidding.
try to silence you.
Big
after what you
Formula
said.
One.
Formula One.
Big race car. But it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool though. It is pretty cool. Like the idea of it is cool, but
Yeah.
I can't get into it. It's getting really big now.
It's huge, bro.
I
Because
see, like,
they're
people
crossing
at
over
work-
to America now.
Before, like it was huge always in Europe, but
Yeah, it was always big.
like over here you see people like with the jerseys and stuff like that, and it'd be like, you know what I'm
All
talking
right, if I
about?
saw somebody with a jersey on, I'm laughing
The
at
Formula
them.
One
I know a
jersey.
couple. I have a couple people at work.
That is hilarious.
Aren't they like little like zip ups? They're not really jerseys, right?
Well,
They have
one of
like shirts with like all the logos on.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is. It's a polo, like a polyester polo with all.
And
the
they
logos
have
on it.
numbers. They do technically have numbers. Like they have like little 14 or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who's the cool guy in F1?
It's
Is-
probably Louis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton, right?
But
Isn't he
Verstappen
the, isn't he the
be
man?
winning everything, bro.
Lewis Hamilton.
That's the one thing
he's
about
the
that
top
sport.
dude.
Wasn't that a
think,
super
in the-
OG rapper that you?
Nah, that's Charles Hamilton.
Charles Hamilton. Shout out Charles Hamilton.
Charles Hamilton. I don't know what happened to him.
You were probably the
Sonic dude?
first person to ever get them two mixed up.
Charles
Charles
Hamilton.
Hamilton?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Shout out Charles Hamilton. I wonder what he's up to.
He had some
nowadays.
catchy shit. He had some
some
catchy
good
shit,
shit back
man.
in the day, dude.
I don't know why I started thinking about Anthony Hamilton, the
Who's
singer.
Anthony Hamilton? I'm thinking about Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony.
Oh shit, I was thinking about Anthony Joshua.
All these different Anthony's you're thinking about.
I was thinking about Hopkins, the rapper. Remember that guy?
Hobson.
Hopson.
Oh my, you just confused like 10 things, bro.
Hopscotch, Kendrick Lamar.
Hobson.
He's a pedophile.
Bro, I remember back in the day when Kendrick did he did the control verse, right?
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, "Oh my god, Kendrick does this to everybody." And then Hobson came out with his own diss and nobody gave a fuck.
God. God, bro.
He came out with like a response to it. And
There was
like,
a moment where Hobson had a little run.
He did.
Where he had that song where he would like diss mad rappers.
he had a little poppy. My friend Michael, if you're listening, Michael, I know you listen to the podcast, bro. He tried to put me on Hobson in high school, and I was like, Mike, I'm not feeling this dude, bro.
I loved Hobson in high
I did
school.
too for like a year or two. I liked him a lot.
I like Odd
If I
Future.
could find his older stuff, I would
dope.
play it now. Well, not now, but I would play it on
His
the way
shit,
home.
I don't know. I just couldn't fuck with him, bro. And then people would wear the contacts and shit.
You got
Yeah, the context was that was a bold choice.
dissociate from the videos. You got to just listen to the songs. The videos, if you're into it, then they're cool. But if you're not
Look
into
at
it,
this
they're just
motherfucker.
ugly.
He looks so. Does he still make music?
Why does he have
Yeah.
an American hood on?
I think he's doing like an American. I think he's trying to pivot.
Who? Yeah,
It's a right wing grift, like
Yeah.
fucking, like what's his name, like Lil Pump.
That's completely
Like
against
Lil
his
Pump.
message. Yeah,
I was
like
gonna
Lil
say Tom
Pump.
McDonald.
Who's that?
You never heard of Tom McDonald?
No.
He's he raps sort of like Hobson actually. He's just a big ass white dude with like Travis Scott braids.
Like Ronald
Never
McDonald.
seen him. Like Ronald.
I've heard of Ronald McDonald.
Is that the guy?
No.
There's just so many rappers I just don't give a shit about, man. I listen to their music. I'm like, this is fucking awful.
There's so many rappers that one time I was going through like SoundCloud.
I know
like,
when
a
I
bunch of
go
old
home,
shit.
when I listen to Hobson on the way home, I'm gonna be like, this shit is ass.
Yeah,
Why did
know.
I like this?
You're gonna be like, this is fucking horrible.
This is dumb.
I want to mimic how he sounds, but it's so hard to do.
It's hard.
Like it's like kind of Eminem-y.
It's very
It is-
very
it-
Oh, he
Eminem.
just released an album. Y'all saw that? His,
I heard. I
Final,
Bro.
didn't hear it, but
Coup de Grace.
I haven't liked anything he's done since like the Slim Shady shit.
I haven't either, but this one is much more in line with how he used to sound.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
really?
Much more, yeah.
Yo, my thing with Eminem, he be picking the worst beats I've ever heard in my life. He be picking some Scooby Doo ass beats.
You know,
That shit is.
you know they sound like. Wait, what's the thing? What's the thing where like a baby's sleeping and then the little things like it has little like animals and shapes and it's moving
Yeah,
above them?
bro.
What are those called? A mobile? Is that what it's called?
I think it is, bro.
You know, it moves around in front of it like a little baby in the crib.
Stargate? Is it called? That's not.
I think it's called the mobile.
I think it is a mobile.
Okay.
All of his beats sound like the fucking mobile music, like
they're horrible.
all fucking beats sound like that.
It's
Oh, the battery died.
oh.
I gotta change it.
But our audio
That's,
still good.
Yeah, we're audio right now.
We're
That's
still
old
ripping
head
and
shit,
running.
dude. That's like rappers who want to try to get cool now and try to like get down with the cool new beats, but they just can't figure it out. They just don't have the taste for it, so they're just like trying to mimic it. But it's
He
not
has
like
producers that only he has, bro.
Yeah.
I've never heard any of his producers.
I think
make
he
other
produces a lot of his own shit. I'm not sure if he's. I'm not sure if he's. I know he did back in the day. Like that's why. Like Dr. Dre's the album, the one that came out in 1999. That one. That's why it sounded so different from the Chronic because Eminem helped produce a lot of the songs on there.
That's pretty cool. That's him and Dre. I do like that little.
It's a great combination.
It's a great
If he had Dr. Dre produce all of his shit again, I think it would sound a lot better. But Dr. Dre's too old, bro. He don't really. He kind of just like listens to the music, but he don't really like produce the whole song anymore.
And his raps aren't good or anything like that.
No, he was never a good rapper, but he's an amazing producer. Like his, if you listen to any of his like solo albums, like the Chronic and then the one in 1999 or any of the shit he did with like Snoop Dogg, all the beats sound super crisp and it still sounds like really good to this day.
Yeah. Yeah, I went down a good Eminem kick the other day. I was watching like old freestyles of his and shit. Dude, that motherfucker was nasty.
He was, bro. He's clever.
What a time too. You don't see even the rappers that try to be like, you know, satanic or like have those disturbing bars or whatever like he used to have, because he would say crazy shit. Like, I'm gonna burn your grandma's house down while I piss on your daughter's face. Like crazy shit. But it worked and it was good, and you don't see that anymore. And I was just thinking, like, what an interesting time, like where they were playing that and being like, this guy's the guy, and he's like talking about, I'm gonna stab her in the eye 10 times with
the shock
with
value,
4
bro.
knives, something like that.
You don't see it as much anymore. I mean, there was like who took inspiration from it? Tyler the Creator when he came
Tyler, the
out.
Creator, for sure.
He was heavy on the shock rap. All of Odd
He
Future.
might have been the very last one who was like that.
There's probably still guys we just don't know who they are.
We just don't, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that was a much more popular thing back then.
Because as crazy as it gets now, it's like Lil Uzis and stuff like, and that's not that crazy. They just might mention the devil.
I shit on your bitch.
I pray to the devil.
I poop on her head.
I poop on
I
poop on his head.
Can you imagine if there's women out there who've slept with Lil Uzi?
He's probably a good time.
It's just insane.
He probably knows how to get down, bro. That little twink boy. He probably has a lot of energy in him.
Lil Uzi.
Yeah, no, Lil Uzi is that. I wonder what he's like when it's just you and him. Like, you think he's like, you think he has his hands like this, and he's
All
like
right.
talking to you with his
Let
feet
me ask you a
kicking?
question. What if your girlfriend told you, in another life, I was dating Lil Uzi?
I'd be all right with that.
I'd be cool
You'd be
with
okay?
that.
I'd be okay with it. What did he do though? Did he do something bad? Did they?
Nah, he didn't do something bad.
Like,
Let's just say
did they do something crazy together? Where she, you know?
no. Let's just say like she dated Lil Uzi and they lived the rapper lifestyle.
I'm okay with that. I'm cool. I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be upset, but I don't know if I'd like it, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more.
I don't know if I'd be upset, but I agree with you. I don't know if I'd like it.
Well, every time I see Lil Uzi, I know what happened.
Yeah.
And you know Lil Uzi's all over the place.
Now you gotta have beef with Lil Uzi.
It would ruin his music. His music's already bad. It would ruin it even more for me.
Oh, but Lil Uzi back in the day, dude. Chrome Hearts back at, like, what was it, Chrome Hearts? What was it?
Yeah, you're right.
It's Chrome Hearts,
He has
right?
some clever
Back
shit.
in
He has
the
some
day,
clever
dude,
shit.
He
He's not
had
all
some
bad.
shit. He had a
He
new
was
sound.
man. I like Lil Uzi. I think he's still good now.
Yeah.
I think he is.
You
I
put
haven't
on a
listened
whole
to
Lil Uzi album and listen to it?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
maybe I won't do that one.
Yeah.
But I still fuck with some of his stuff.
Yeah, they've all kind of fallen off, all those rappers from that
Man,
generation.
rap has fallen off.
Yeah, like I was
Yeah,
listening
they
to
are falling off like
yeah.
crazy,
I sent it to you guys. I was listening to a leak of Kendrick's original. You know the song he has, Element?
Yeah.
The original song in Element, he disses like actual rappers, like he calls them out. And he was dissing people who are like irrelevant now. Like he was dissing French Montana, Big Sean. Who else did he talk about? I think it was them two and like one other person. But it was like all the people he was talking about. I was like, bro, they don't even have careers
This
anymore.
French Montana is crazy.
It's like no one even listens to it because I guess French Montana was talking shit on him or something like that.
French Montana had one good song like 7 years ago or something, and that was it. You never heard about him from again, right?
I don't know,
Remember that?
actually.
It was
I don't
like that summery song.
I don't think
Unforgettable.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think I've listened to a whole French Montana song all the way through ever in my life.
Well, because French Montana isn't he like DJ Khaled kind of, where he just like gets the people together and makes a good feature song?
I'm pretty sure he's a rapper.
Well, he's a
He's
rapper.
He's a rapper.
But I get what you're saying. He's kind of like the DJ Khaled of rappers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he raps because DJ Khaled doesn't rap at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled's a sick fat fuck dude,
Yeah. Bro.
and I hate that little weasel.
I saw him on Fallon. I was like, dude, you need to shut the fuck up.
I
bro.
liked him for a little bit, and I got tired of the whole his whole little personality and shit.
Bro, professional bag getter.
Yeah.
Professional bad
That man
guy.
will not say nothing political at all.
Yeah.
Him
No.
and his smooth face.
No. Rich as shit.
Rich as shit walking around, bro.
World's worst Palestinian is DJ Khaled. That is the number one worst Palestinian.
What did he do?
He hasn't said a single thing. He's like Palestine, like his family's like from over there. And
He
shit.
hasn't said nothing.
He said a single thing.
He's trying to get his
single word.
bag
Not
up.
even a little bit.
That man is on a fence.
Yeah, and he's very rich and has a lot of connections and
He
shit.
got a fence up his ass. That's
But
how
aside
close
from
he ain't said nothing.
aside from that, I just don't like him anymore. I like that first when he'd be on the jet ski. You're going over there, and I'm going this way, and I'm fucking. You know,
And what is this?
Yeah.
And what is this?
It's the key.
when you come to me, I don't even know how to. You know, like, I'm trying to think of like his old quotes that he would say
And
all
he
the time.
would always be working out, but he's just still fat as
He's
shit.
big as
Yeah.
fuck.
And I'm like, bro, what are you even doing?
Well, he'll just do like 5 push-ups on a camera and get up and be like, "That's what you got to be doing all the time." Like,
what was it? Number one.
number one.
He would say something else. I
Yeah.
forgot what it was.
His
bro.
dance, dude, and he would like step forward, backward, forward, backward.
He's a funny dude. He's just strange.
Yeah, he got lost on the jet skis. He was like live streaming it. He got lost on the jet skis
What
in
is-
Miami. He
that's
couldn't
so
find a dock to
stupid.
get back up.
Loki, that'd be kind of scary. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
would be a little bit scary. Your jet ski's running out of power, and you're
You're in the ocean.
no, well, kind of. He was like off the coast of Miami, but
Yeah,
I
he
guess
was easily. They were able to find him
they were able to
easily.
find him, but he
just-
wasn't able to get out.
Yeah, he was just a little far.
Yeah.
He was a little lost and scared.
Bro, imagine high tide comes in, you could fucking die, bro.
Yeah.
Shark
The
gets your ass,
ocean's
dude.
dangerous.
Shark
man.
could get your ass.
Shark could get you.
Oh
get
my
your
god,
ass, bro.
that is so funny.
Yeah, and
Like
then
that lady in South Padre that the shark took a fucking chunk out of her leg.
And people still got in the
Bro.
water.
You saw that video?
People got
Yeah.
right back in the water.
That shark attacked 4 people that day.
That shark was hungry.
How crazy is that? The same
Yeah.
day it attacked 4 people. I don't know if it was the same shark, but a shark attacked 4 people. And if you saw her leg, bro, it looked like someone had like a candle and
It-
melted the calf.
It
off.
looked cartoonish, bro. Like
did.
honestly, poor fucking lady. Like it legitimately, you could see the outline of the teeth
Yeah.
and where it took out the fucking chunk of her leg.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Man, that shit was hilarious, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Gio
The
said,
shark,
"That's funny."
the shark biting 4 people in a day, and people are still at the beach. I'm
is
going
wild.
home,
Bro, that shark
Yeah.
was trying to warn people about the hurricane.
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, because
They're
I think
coming
it's
this way.
when a storm comes, they get closer to land.
The sharks?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
so it's not so
They
crazy,
start to
or
move inland.
Yeah,
'Cause they
don't want to. They don't want to be in the deep ocean
Because you feel it.
they
You
could
feel it more
fucking
out
die.
there. That's where shit's going down.
Yeah.
That's where like you're feeling it.
They're like fucking, down, yeah.
Yeah.
We're worried about our struggles. Down there underwater.
Yeah, bro,
they
they're
must have-
fucked.
Their entire
Ah!
world is getting turned around like Inception.
Bro, they sense shit coming. They're like, I need to get the fuck out of here. They start swimming away.
They thought it was a bite. He was telling them to evacuate.
Wait, so if a hurricane is going through that whole, because from what we see, we're looking at the clouds, we're looking at the weather thing.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like underwater? I thought it was like a thin spout coming out from underwater, but it.
I
got
think it's the
crazy.
wave.
Well, I'm pretty sure the wind makes the waves go fucking crazy,
Yeah, true,
bro.
true,
And like
true.
it's too much like commotion for the animals. They
Yeah.
start freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And like I bet a lot of their like, for instance, like all the fish that the shark feed on, those fish probably end up dipping. So then the shark has to dip to go find more shit to eat.
They need to have
definitely
a underwater weather channel or some shit. So they
I
can,
know. Like, I want to know what happens. Put some cameras out there during this shit.
give a fish a microphone.
Put a sea lab down there. And
Yeah.
Coming to you live from underwater off the coast of Miami. It's blue, guys.
It's blue.
It's real blue around here.
I want to know
Roll
like
that.
I want to know what happens like in the eye of the hurricane. Like where it's most intense.
Hell.
Like in the eye of like a category 4, category 5. What the fuck is happening in that bitch, bro?
A fucking tornado.
Does Twister show that in the movie where they're in the eye for a second and everything is calm?
I've never
They don't
seen
really
it.
show the inside of it. They
All
just show like around. I
all
don't
I
think
kn-
you can really show what happens inside of it. It's motherfuckers getting split apart.
All I
I
know
guess
is
you're
there's
pretty
a-
much dead.
Yeah.
If you get to the
Yeah.
eye, it's gone right through you.
That shit's gonna fucking split you apart, I assume. I don't know.
Well, because like let's say
It's just wind and
you explode
water,
like
right?
Watchmen.
but it's the debris, man.
Oh yeah, you're getting
Yeah.
it's picking up a
Be
bunch of
flinging,
debris.
like,
I didn't think about that.
cows.
Yeah, all the fences.
Yeah.
those fucking because a hurricane is one thing. A tornado, that's like some true Twister shit. They'll fucking
Yeah.
like tear the entire.
Bro, that'll
place
come
up.
through and fucking
Yeah.
just leave your
Ruin
house
your
a
shit.
mess,
You ever
bro.
see the videos of that shit, bro?
It's crazy.
It looks like it's a magnet pulling like stuff off of houses
Yeah.
slowly. Like
That fucks up houses more
eating
than
the
hurricanes,
houses.
I
I think there was a football player that he lived through a hurricane. Oh, not a hurricane, a tornado where it picked him up in one place and dropped him off in like a mile away.
Oh Jesus!
Dorothy him. He got Dorothy, dude.
You got Dorothy. She
Dropped
just
him off
got
somewhere
picked
else.
up.
Dropped him off in the lollipop land.
There's no place like home.
No place like, oh, how do I get home with Squeaks? There's no place like home.
No, that bitch died. She died in that movie.
She had, yeah, that might have been
That was
hell,
heaven.
or
Yeah.
wherever
She
They
was
were
trying
she was in purgatory.
Nah,
She was in
the next lady.
purgatory, fantasizing.
What was her name? I went down a
Dorothy.
good.
She was in
Oh, Judy Garland.
Julie Garland. Yeah, I went
Bro,
down
she
a
got
good-
treated like shit, man.
Yeah, she got a
Yeah.
shit life. Yeah.
She got a bad deal.
Yeah, they fucked her up.
That
pretty
shit's
good.
crazy, bro. But she had a fucking wild life.
Damn.
A wild life of being a star in the 40s. And a child star, too.
Yeah.
What is this? Yeah.
The child stars aren't so big now. Or the child stars now, they get out of being a child star very quickly. Like once they hit 15, they become
Yeah.
like the teen star. And I'm like,
I want to be edgy and take
yeah.
hardcore roles.
I'm edgy and I'm very sarcastic.
I want to show my titties on camera.
Yeah, and they all have that movie where they want to like, or the movie or the TV show where they want to show like, yeah, I'm like, I can do more like intense
Yeah.
shit. Like what's her name? Selena
Breakers.
Selena
Oh,
Gomez has
Zendaya,
Spring
yeah.
Breakers. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of chicks in that from the Disney
Yeah,
show.
Vanessa
Hudgens. I bet the other
Didn't
two are
show
probably
no
from something.
tit. That's my problem with that movie. Not enough tit.
Just for me, just one.
Just one time.
The movie is also just really bad.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't fuck with that movie.
Right.
James Franco being Riff Raff.
Just like basically a copy of Riff Raff.
Shout out Riff Raff, dude. Riff Raff needs his own show or something.
I love Riff Raff.
I do like him. He's a good time.
He is starting to become a little bit of a swindler, a little bit of a right wing kind of guy.
oh,
is he really?
Little, very low key, but I at this point I know the transition, so I,
I feel
can see it
like a
coming.
lot of people do it whenever they feel like I need to get more attention on myself. Like
Yeah.
I'm losing relevance. They
'Cause
decide to
bro,
like
them
swing hard
Republicans,
right.
they will pay you money.
They will.
They will give you money to rap at their little show.
Yeah, they will. What is he? He came out like in a bust down fucking Trump hat or something.
I don't know. He might have had like an American Grill or some shit.
That's not too bad, but yeah, but it's
We
it's
know, we know where you're going.
Yeah. Also, isn't he from like Florida or something?
He's from Houston.
He's from Houston.
Riff Raff's
He's from
Houston?
Katy.
I thought he was from Florida.
No, he's from Cyprus.
I did not know that.
He went to Cy Fair, I think.
How did he end up like that?
I mean, he's in Cyprus. Oh,
Houston doesn't breed riffraffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
come-
do.
He looks so Floridian
Wall.
though.
He looks so Floridian.
Yeah, I thought
Paul
he was
Wall
a-
is pretty much the same.
But Paul Wall, but you see the Houston elements of Paul. I guess you're right though. Yeah, Paul Wall does that.
Yeah, it's just.
But I can't disrespect. Now, Riff Raff is nowhere near Paul Wall. I
No.
love Paul Wall.
I think Riff Raff's
Special place in
thing
my heart,
is
that
he
guy.
did a lot of drugs. Like he did a lot of Molly, and it kind of like fucked up his brain.
Yeah. If you listen to some of his albums, he has some
Bro.
pretty interesting songs. Some of them are like little rocky type of songs. Some of them are
Yeah.
like soft rock. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, his first album, I love that shit. He had a bar where he said, "I could shoot a BB through a through a Cheerio."
He said he could shoot a BB through a Cheerio.
If you could do that, that's pretty impressive.
That's wild.
That's hard to do.
I used to love BB guns, man.
BB guns were so
I never
much
had a
fun.
BB
You
gun.
never had a BB gun? That shit was mad fun, bro.
The airsoft, the fucking plastic ones though. The metal ones were too serious. I didn't like them.
Metal one's fun too, but you don't
They
shoot.
were fun.
You don't shoot.
The
anybody
metal
with
ones
the
are
metal
too
one.
serious. They come out, I'll go home.
Nah, bro, because if you hit someone, they would get like stuck in their skin.
Yeah,
and
that
shit.
shit could be
Oh.
dangerous. Yeah, I
But
wouldn't. hit-
they would shoot accurate and hard as fuck. The metal ones, so it was pretty
Yeah.
cool. But the airsoft ones are also cool.
the plastic BBs, yeah, those are cool.
Those were all of them that I had. They were only. My cousin had one of the metal ones, and I was like, I don't know about this stuff.
those are intense,
This
man.
is a fatal object, right? But we all had like airsoft guns.
Yeah.
My uncle in Bronzeville, they have like a little ranch, like off of whatever Bronzeville, like in some little town.
That's lit.
Bro, it was like maybe 8 of us, and we all had a ton of BB guns, like shotguns, pistols, all that stuff. and we're all playing in the middle of the night hide and seek BB gun fights. It was so much fun, bro.
Man, I miss that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I remember there were days.
Dangerous, but
There were days in the summer where we used to have like water days in the backyard.
Oh, same.
And so
Water
we used to have
balloons
this.
and
We had water balloons. We had mad Nerf guns.
yeah.
All the Nerf guns you could imagine. We had switches on them bitches. Oh my god.
We had switches on
And so you know this is illegal to have on your Nerf gun.
Damn, I used to look forward to summer so much, but now I'm like,
Man.
now I kind of dread it because the heat prevents you from going outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, it's interesting. We don't have a summer break anymore. There isn't, unless we're teachers. There is no summer break.
You just
Yeah.
have to keep working
You
until
just
you
work
die.
every day.
Summer
Yeah.
meant so much back in the day.
I know, it was so
even if you didn't go anywhere, you
significant.
get to sleep at home, whatever.
Yeah, like you just wake up late, you watch cartoons, you fucking eat whatever you want, you stay up late, you hang out with your friends, you go.
That shit
swim in the
excites
pool.
me to like have kids sometimes. Like remembering the shit I did as a kid in the summer. I'm like, damn, when I have a kid, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
That little motherfucker gonna have stuff to do.
Responsibilities aside, it's probably so cool to see them grow up and like
Yeah.
get to show them cool stuff.
Hanging
like,
out-
give them a Nerf gun, his first Nerf gun.
Yeah, hanging out at the pool with them
cool.
and shit, teaching them how to
Yeah.
swim.
Yeah.
From like 4 to 12. Then after that, they're lost.
They're lost.
Yeah.
After that, you lost them.
up until 4,
You're not
probably
cool
pretty
anymore.
annoying.
You're not cool anymore. Can't hang out with you anymore. You're
Not at
cool.
all.
You're washed up, kid.
You're washed up.
I'm 13.
Oh, that's a good note to
Can't
end
do
on.
nothing.
I can't do nothing.
That's a good. It's a good note to end on, boys.
Strongest man
Man.
alive.
Strongest man alive.
Strongest man alive.
Oh god.
Bye, guys. Shout out to Giga Chad.
Bye-bye. Shout
Bye,
out to
guys.
Chad. Bye-bye.